Chat. Chat, I'm sad. Chat, I am so sad. That's if you can hear me right now. Because my stream's fucking shit. It's dying. Because we got new Wi-Fi and it's not really working that well, I don't think. So, sorry about that. Sorry about that, but chat, I don't think there's much I can do. I can turn down my bitrate, but then I'll have to restart the stream. So I think it's just going to be a laggy stream today, so I am sorry. I am sorry. I've tried like turning off as much as I can that is using the Wi-Fi. So I am sorry. Hopefully it'll like sort itself out as I get going, you know? As I get going. Like it's fine right now, but then it'll drop again and it's really annoying. Anyways, chat, how are we doing? Oh my god, I'm actually on time. You are. You are. You came in very early actually. You came in very, very early. But chat, I'm having a shit day once again, right? I'm really really tired, right? Because I've gone outside again. And I think I'm so tired because like I've been going out basically like outside like every single fucking day this week. And I think my little brain can't handle any more oxygen. Well, any more oxygen. Any more like outside air, you know what I mean? Like any like fresh air. I don't think my little brain can deal with that anymore. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I have to go again. I have to go outside again. And hello, Dr. Order. How are you doing? I've just been explaining that my Wi-Fi is terrible at the moment, so it might lag a few times, but it's okay. But it's okay. But I hope you're doing swell, Dr. Order. But chat, I went to the beach again today because I needed to reshoot some stuff, right? And oh, it's lagging. Your fluid like water. I do have water. I do have water, so thank you. Um, but yeah, I went to the beach again today, and without me bitch, we invited you, and you were like, I'm going to this place. So shush your mouth. Not you, not you, Cherry. Not you, Cherry. Hi, Cherry. How are you doing? I hope you're doing swell. I've just been talking about me going to the beach, and after this, I'm gonna have to get straight into the bath because there is sand in my hair, and it is the worst feeling I have ever felt in my entire life. But I haven't been able to like, what's it called? I haven't been able to get in the bath because I've been trying to like rest before stream. Right, it is Galaxy. Yeah, okay, green, 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 green. Green, green, green. Let's say I had a meltdown in college yesterday and I'm still worn out. I literally slept as soon as I got home till 8 today. Honestly, that is so relatable. Because, like, I think going outside is autism thing. I think so, because obviously, when I think this can be for a lot of neurodivergence and stuff like that, and a lot of people with, like, mental health issues and stuff, they kind of, like, when we go outside, we kind of obviously we put up a mask saying like we're okay, you know, and like kind of just mask as much as we possibly can. So then when we keep doing that every single day, it builds up and we get so tired. And I think that's obviously what causes us to pass out as soon as we get home, because obviously the mask drops and we just go to our bed and just sleep. My face is very, very white. I mean, I know it's white anyway. Is that okay? I feel like it's a little bit cozy if we turn that off. There we go. It's not as bright and it won't strain your eyes as much looking at my pale ass face. But yeah, going outside every single day this week is really fucking like, ugh, like it's really fucking hurt me. I'm in school, it sucks. I have to go to college tomorrow and I'm really not looking forward to it. Because I think I'm going to have to spend like majority of the day there, which usually I don't. I spend like about 2 hours there and go home because I hate it so much. So like but I think I might have to spend majority of the day tomorrow because I need to get some filming done. But as soon as that filming's done, my shit's over and done with, and I can just sit back and edit and like not do anything, you know what I mean? And I only have my friends shit to do, and then that's me completely done. Man, I can't wait. No offense to my friend. No offense to my friend James, but it's wearing me the fuck out. It's really, really tiring me, and I don't know how long I can go. I don't know how much longer I can go on for. It's painful. It's so painful. Hi, hello, Nicola. I hope I said that right. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I've just been chatting with chat, talking about how tired I am, how sleep deprived I am, because I've been outside. I think also it's a thing where like the fresh air, like this is what my mum was telling me. I don't believe her, but apparently it's a thing where like if you consume so much fresh air when you usually don't, it kind of like knocks you out a bit, you know? If it's alright, I might come see you tomorrow. I'm fed up with people that aren't spicy. Yeah, that's okay. You can also, it's also free for you to make noises. It's free for you to make as much noise as you want because I'm not using sound, so it's very friendly. It's very friendly. Oh my god, we're going full green. Hold on. Wait for it. Bah! Oh shit. Bah! But yeah, tomorrow it's gonna. Oh my god, I hate doing like filming and shit. Why is my bangs done this? Hello. I hate filming and shit because I get so stressed out when I've got a crew. Like I genuinely just like I want to shout at everyone and like lob everyone across the room. Like even if like we're close friends, whatever, I will want to chuck them. Why is my internet? You know what I think it is? I think my fucking dad is watching football, and that always kills the internet. That shit always kills the internet. Bro, my syphilis tick will be happy then, yes. It will be very happy. It will be very happy. But yeah, I think I'm getting one of my friends to come in like a full-on blown like suit sort of thing. Not a suit, but like a waistcoat, and then I'm gonna put like a cloak on them, which is a Slytherin cloak, like a Harry Potter cloak, but hopefully the emblem will be like covered up and it will be okay. And honestly, majority of tomorrow is going to be me winging it because I lost all of my footage for the experiment, so I can't remember what I did. Anyways, hi Raki. Oh my god, Toby, you changed your name. You changed your name from the old name to this name. I love that. I love that. I love that. Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, Toby. I hope you're doing slaking. I did, yeah. I'm filming an interview in the morning. In the morning. I don't know where because it ain't the studio, but that's going to drain me. Oh god, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck, honestly. Because I would not be able to do an interview. I would not be able to do interview someone. Nah, bro. That's me done, especially after this week. Anyways, chat, I'll shut my fucking gob. We are playing some Our Life again today. If you don't know what Our Life is, it is a date. Can I stop hitting the mic, please? It is a dating simulator, right? I thought I weren't gonna like it, but it's actually I've got dog hair on my mic. But I actually really, really like it, and it's really cute and wholesome. At the moment, though, we are just teenagers. We're all minors in the game. So it's just wholesome moments that we're making right now. We're not doing anything, you know what I mean? Anyways, so that's what we're going to be playing. I'm doing great. I have no school for the rest of this week and decided to redecorate my whole room. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I wish I could redecorate my whole room. I was talking to my mum today about, like, when I move out and stuff like that, because obviously it's kind of like a bit of an issue with me because of, like, everything getting sorted, my mental health, and like possibly having the tism and stuff. Like it's gonna be hard. But one day I want to move out, and I was kind of talking with my mum about that, and I think the most exciting thing will be like to decorate everything. I don't know why. Dating simulator, yeah. It's actually really cute. It's very, the style is very like the art style Tism boy with the Tism boy boobies. Whoa! Oh my god. Whoa! But yeah, the dating simulator. It's kind of the art style is very Doki Doki Literature Club. Just take away the horror aspects. I really want to play Doki Doki again, and hopefully with mods, but I can't figure out how to do them. So I don't think that's actually gonna happen. But hey. DDLC, yeah. I have a whole thing on my YouTube where I cut it all the streams down into videos, and I think they're quite funny. Anyways, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing slay. Right, I need to turn off the music and then introduce this music. I'm winning moving out. If I get to, I never know how to say that, Norwich, and it's not. If I get to Norwich and it's not right, I guess I'll hibernate. Honestly, going to do what you're doing is so fucking stressful. I'm Boobies. How are you? Nice to meet you, Boobies. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. My eyes are blessed. What can I say? My eyes are blessed. My eyes are blessed, and I'm very tired. But it's okay. But yeah, what you're doing, I would not be able to do that shit. That's why I'm not doing that. Like, there's a whole reason that I'm not going to uni and shit like that, because education is not for me. I hate it. I've hated it since primary school, and that's fucking saying something, because primary school is easy fucking peasy, lad. Anyways, I'll shut my mouth. We've been talking for like 10 minutes. The game, and hopefully we'll see Mr. Holden. Alright, Mr. Holden is so fit. Basically, where we are in the game is, well, we're growing up with the boy next door, right? And he's called Cove, and his dad is called Mr. Holden, and we love him very much. He's a very sweet dilf, okay? And last time, we found out that Cove's mum is now coming to stay with Cove and his dad. And that's a big problem, because obviously there was, I think, like a divorce and like custody happened. You know, it's a big thing, and we're here for Cove. We're like, it's okay, man. High five, you know? Don't high five someone if they tell you that their parents are moving back in. I don't know why I'm doing it, but Dia's forced me into applying. Really? I mean, to be fair, a lot of the teachers at college are so fucking, like, pressurizing. Like, I had a random fucking woman. Are there any gay? I do think our sister in the game is a little bit, you know. I do think our sister's a little bit, you know. So maybe. We'll figure it out. I don't know. We're teenagers at this point. We're figuring stuff out. You never know. We don't get the choice, though, unfortunately. I mean, technically we do, but we don't get to choose if Cove's a girl or a boy or whatever. We don't get a choice to pick what they look like, and it's a bit annoying. I mean, we do get a choice, but we don't get to choose them completely, you know? So it's a little bit sad, but it's okay. Anyways, what am I doing? Okay, I'm guessing it's the morning. I don't know. You put on your slippers. Okay. And like I've said every single stream before, this whole run through is basically just going to be what I'd do in this situation at that period of time, if that makes sense. So like when in the game when it was a little kid, I'd do what I'd do if I was a little kid. You know what I mean? So I'm doing. You fucking know what I'm on about. Anyways, you put on your slippers. I hate slippers. I actually hate slippers. They give me too much sensory issues. I hate them so much. Check yourself in the mirror. You made your bed. I do not do that. Honestly, I check myself out in the mirror as soon as I wake up. Just because I like how my face looks when it's all puffy. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm the only person that does that. Hello, there we go. You certainly looked like you had just woken up with your brown hair sticking up all over the place. Actually, my hair is kind of like blacky brown right now, but sure. I need to re-dye it again. Taking a cut. Right, I'm not gonna be fucking funny, but putting a comb through my hair is not a good idea. I'll get that shit tangled in there. That shit will get stuck. No. Taking a comb from your bedside table, you attempted to fix and smooth down some of the messy strands. Oh my god, that is so bright. You took the stairs, slowly attempting to... Oh wait, yes, there is gays! I completely forgot! We have two mums in the game. I actually completely forgot. We have two mums. We don't have a dad, we only have two mums, and they're very sweet. You took the stairs, slowly attempting to mask your face into a look of innocence. You were sure that someone would have come into your room. Oh, yeah. Cove stayed over sneakily, okay? I didn't ask for this, but Cove just kind of came into our room and slept in our room. So, and I think we almost got caught, but I can't remember. But you couldn't be too careful, you had to play it cool. This is our sister, ladies and gents. This is our sister, Elizabeth. Elizabeth! When you stepped out into the living room, Elizabeth was there, tapping her finger on the counter. Good morning, Elizabeth. She looked you. What the fuck? She looked you over immediately, her eyes squinting at the greeting. Why are you being so weird? I ain't being weird, bruv. I ain't being weird. Totally didn't have Cove around my room. Oh, no. You haven't even done anything. Your big sister never missed a beat, unfortunately. You turned and offered a tight smile, and her lips pressed together even tighter. Maraki. Elizabeth. My dead name is Elizabeth. Oh! I'm so sorry. I didn't choose the name, okay? I didn't Oh no. I'm so sorry. 9 months. Holy shit. Thank you, Cherry. I appreciate it. I appreciate you following me for 9 months. That is very cool of you. That is very cool. You shrugged it off. You clammed up. What does that mean? I clammed up. Oh my god, sorry. I keep hitting my mic. I clammed up. What the fuck does clamming up mean? What? Wouldn't you like to know? Sorry, you excitedly blurted it out. You folded. I just fucking... Wouldn't you like to know? I would. That's actually why I ask. You shrugged non-committedly, determined not to tell her a thing. Further suspicion squinting occurred as she waited for something. 1 year! Oh my god, I think you're the first person to... Wait. I think you're the first person to reach a year, I think. That's put followage, I think. I don't know, but that's almost 2 years. That's weird. That makes me feel weird. That makes me feel very, very weird. But thank you. I appreciate it. Where are we? But ultimately, she rolled her eyes and you weren't sure if you were in trouble or not. She didn't seem to care enough to dig any further. Whatever. And then she walked straight out the front door, letting it slam shut behind her, and you let out a brief sigh. Elizabeth went out most days to hang out with her friends from school around town. Yeah, because Elizabeth is older than us. She's like, I think 2 years older than us, so I think she's like 16 and we're like 13, 14, I think. I'm not sure. We've known each other for almost 2 years. Yeah, that's big. That's big. It's weird that college started like, so it feels like I've been at college for ages, you know? Like, I don't feel like it feels like I've been there for 2 years, but it also feels like I've been there for like 20. It feels like I've spent majority of my life there, and honestly, it's been the biggest 2 years that I've wasted. Like, honestly, I've missed out on so much. Where am I going? Today you were extra glad for it, though you were also grateful she hadn't left the house any sooner and risked running into Cove. It looked like you were getting away with that. Hopefully. Breakfast was eaten in peace and alone. Your mums were both out by the time you had gotten up. Where have they gone? Maybe work, I don't know. They had left you a serving of food from the breakfast they made. Hash browns, an omelette, fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, especially specifically room 159. Spent too long in that room. Yeah, that room feels like a prison at this point. that room feels like a prison. I took a little bit of everything. You passed on some parts because they weren't things you liked. Very true. You passed on some parts because you were trying to avoid meat. Oh, that's cool. You can choose, like, you passed on some parts because you were trying to avoid animal products. I like that. There were things I didn't like. I don't like omelettes or anything like that. They look weird. You appreciated that there was a variety in the meals your mums made. The parts you did have were very tasty. You missed me decorating it for everything to be taken down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. See, I miss out on a lot of things at college now because I completely isolate myself from everyone. I have my own, like, little room because I hate everyone. I hate it. I hate being in that classroom. It's so annoying. The day lazily drifted by at home, and eventually your parents returned. You pulled open the fridge again, lingering in the frosty air for a moment or two before grabbing a bottle of ice cold water and taking a long drink. It was perfect, balmy summer afternoon, and you had balmy. What the fuck does balmy mean? When you say balmy in like England, it means like crazy, like oh I'm balmy. I don't think it's spelt like that though. And you had decided to head outdoors and find something to do. You hadn't decided what that something was just yet, but you sure was something would pop up to occupy your time. As you were heading out of the front door, you paused for a moment. You hadn't seen Ko since you had left that morning, and you couldn't help but think about what happened to him. Wouldn't it be bad to go over to his house right now, or to call him to check in? You stepped out of the house, still stuck in an internal debate with yourself, when a voice caught your attention. Hi, Mary. I don't know who this is. Confused, you looked over to an unrecognizable woman was waving at you, a friendly smile plastered on her face. Who the fuck are you? You racked your memory for where you might have seen her before, but nothing came to mind. Not your school, or from the country club your mums took you to. Country club? What are we, Tories? What the fuck? No! According to Google, balmy weather is fairly warm and pleasant. Oh. Americans, am I right? Jesus. You had absolutely no idea who the woman was. The woman crossed the road towards you, and you were a little unsure whether you should stay put or go back in the house and lock the door. What's a Tory? You don't know what a Tory is? Basically, when I call someone a Tory, I basically mean that, oh god, it's gonna be hard trying not get into political. Basically, it's a bunch of rich, posh motherfuckers that think they know everything and think they're better and above everyone and think that they know everything and, yeah, privilege. Like, basically, literally, like, white, cis men that are privileged and rich and just don't fucking understand what other people are going through. Private school, yeah. So anyone that's like posh or rich, I just call a Tory. For an example, I call my friend James a Tory quite a lot because he has money. He's earned it, so he's not a Tory, but I still call him a Tory. Anyways, who is this? Because my god, chat. What? Billie Eilish has entered the fucking household. I'm sorry, was that... I don't know what that word means. I've heard about you. But you have no idea who I am, do you? Can I fall in love with you instead? You shook your head and she removed her sunglasses to reveal sparkly ocean blue eyes. All of a sudden she... Is this the mum? Wait, is this Ko's mum? Wait, is this about to be Ko's mum? A little more familiar. Oh my god, it's the mum! It's Ko's mum! No! I can't do that. I'm supposed to hate her. My son lives here, my ex too. With a bent smile, she lifted her hand to point at the condo across the street from your own house. She was Ko's mum. MILF, I'm in. I'm in too. The dad... Right, okay. No wonder they have made Cove, because she's gorgeous and the dad is also fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. And you didn't know why you hadn't realised sooner now that you've gotten a good look at her. Oh, I've got a good look at her, right? She seemed nice, she seemed sort of strange, she looked really young. She does, to be honest. I thought she was like probably about like 19. It made sense that she was Ko's mum. She felt so different to Ko. She was super pretty. She was. The beautiful lady was Ko's mother. Wow. It was kind of crazy how both his parents were that good looking. Oh yeah, because I also made the option that I kind of fancy Ko's dad. I just fancy both of his parents. No matter your thoughts on her, you still felt taken back that she had appeared here so suddenly. Cove mentioned she was coming, but you hadn't gotten the impression it would be the very next day. Oh my god. She extended her hand again, this time for you to take, and you studied the manicure fingered in front of your face and the assortment of bracelets that dangled from her wrist. My god. I'm Kyra Priest. What a fucking name. You can call me Kyra. You shook her hand. You didn't shake her hand. I'll shake her hand. You reached out and took her hand, and she shook yours firmly, grinning wide, bro. I'm Iraqi, but you already know that. My lesbian ass will happily take her off your hands. And bro, can we all share her, please? Can we all share her? We need a schedule of when we can have her each, okay? Okay, can we make an arrangement? Can we make an arrangement? Ko's mentioned you to me before. It's nice to officially meet you, Maraki. Ko talked to you about his mum. He didn't mention how he said things about you to her because I'm fucking drop dead gorgeous. What can I say? What has Ko said about me? What are you doing here? Nice to meet you too. You kept quiet. What has Ko said about me? Oh, I can't tell you that. I've already said too much. I'll make a timetable. Yes. Yes. We're making a timetable. We're making a timetable as. She laughed good-naturedly. You couldn't be happy. You couldn't be happy about that answer though. And here it. No, my webcam covers Cove up. Rip Cove, I guess. The sound of a door opening and closing caught both of your attentions, and when you turned towards the sound, it was to find Cove exiting his house, his eyes skimming the ground. I would move my webcam, but listen, just me and you sharing, or do you think James will want? Oh, James will want in. Toby likes them. Toby, do you like them? Toby, do you like the mum? Toby, do you like the mum?
My baby.
Okay, there you are. I thought you were gonna keep me standing out here all day. You tried to catch Co's eye as he walked towards you, but his gaze was firmly fixed on the sidewalk. When he finally crossed the road and looked up, he gave you a pitiful look. After the way he acted last night, you knew he must be feeling pretty mixed up about this. Oh yeah, because I don't think Cove likes his I'm too young, bro. That is actually true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was a casual bullet hole in a chest for she's got like what Iron Man has, just a fucking like No, but I think it's a tattoo. Is it? I thought it was a necklace at first, but I think it's a tattoo. We basically this is a mum, by the way. This is a MILF. I would say age is just a number, but that's a bit risky to say. It is a bit risky. It is a bit risky. It is a little bit risky, but yeah, we're crushing on this MILF right now, Sean. It's a tattoo, I think. Yeah, I think it's a tattoo. MILF? Yeah, she's a MILF. She's a MILF. She's like an actual MILF. And, bro. You tried to wordlessly express that you understood. Cove and I are heading into town and to grab something to eat while the snore is at work. Hey, don't bully Mr. Holden. Okay, don't bully the DILF. Kara became at Cove, beamed at Cove and ruffled his hair, which only seemed to upset him more. You assumed the snore she was talking about was Mr. Holden. Hey, you should come with us, Maraki. I'd love to get you to know you better. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a bit out of hand here. Yeah, you should come. Okay, if Cove wants me to, then I will. There was a pleading in his tone that you couldn't miss. Of course, we'll run it by your parents first, responsibility and all that. Okay. It'll give me an excuse to meet them, which I need to do at some point. It's important to be neighborly if I'm going to be roosting on the street for the time being. Any woozies? Okay. No. Don't say that in front of me, you fucking American. Let's go. Kara walked ahead towards your house and you hung back with Cove, who crinkled his nose as he watched her.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about her, but I really do want you to come. I don't want it to just be the two of us, not right now. Okay, there he is. There's our boy. You leaned in closer and whispered while checking around for anyone who might hear. What happened? Did your dad know you were gone? Cove shook his head and sighed heavily. Dad was so focused on Mum showing up that he didn't even notice. I thought when I heard them on the phone last night that it was something they were planning for the future. This morning Dad said it was supposed to be a surprise, and I guess I was surprised. She's gonna be here all summer. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do feel bad for Cove. You have a hot mum, but I do feel bad for you. Oh. You're surprised to hear that too. Cove sighed again, even heavier. I'll go with you if you really want me to. He smiled, his shoulders relaxing a little in relief. Thanks, that'll be cool. Whoa! Okay. Jesus. The two of you headed over to where Cove's mum had just knocked on the door. I'm stunned. Sorry. I'm so stunned. Your front door is stuck behind her. Oh, there's a mum. There's one of our mums. Mum answered the door after a minute, her eyebrows lifting in surprise at the group she found in front of her. You realise that, like you, she would have no idea that it was Cove's mum and who was hanging with you. However, after blinking at the woman a couple of times and looking between her and Cove, the realisation seemed to strike on her. Hello there, I'm Pamelia. I see you've met my kid, Maraki. I'm guessing you've already known Cove for a while. Kara laughed and you and Cove exchanged looks at your parents' weird sense of humour. I'm Kara Priest, Cove's mum. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, there's our other mum, but you can't really see them. But it's okay. It's okay. A head of purple-brown hair caught your eyes as Ma popped up behind Mum, squeezing herself in beside her. We have company. I was wondering what all the commotion was. She grinned excitedly at Kyra. The two of them introduced themselves and shook hands. Hi, Maraki, Cove. Cove smiled at Ma shyly, and she gestured her hand towards the living room. There's no use hanging around in the doorway. Why don't you come in? I'd love to, but I promised to take my son out to eat, and I wouldn't want to hold you up with a surprise visit. Oh, I understand. You're welcome to stop by anytime. I'll take you up on the offer when I can. Count on it. No! Okay. Okay. No, Cove's gonna be annoyed about that. You coming over to my house 24. I mean, you can come to my bedroom if you... I would like to apologise. I'd like to apologise. Would you mind too much if Maraki went with Cove and I? My treat. We won't be driving, just a quick walk down the road. Sure, that sounds nice. I hope you all have fun. You gave your mums a look and they smiled at you fondly. You were happy they were letting you go. You were annoyed they agreed just like that. I'm happy. You could tell that Cove really needed the support and you were ready to be there for him. Marvellous. Expect us to be back in an hour. An hour or two? Oh my god. Okay. We look forward to seeing you again. Take care. I've got really itchy eyebrows because I'm pretty sure I've still got sand stuck in them. Your parents waved goodbye to the three of you as you picked up onto the street. There was the sound of the front door closing behind you. I'm pretty positive I saw some restaurants when I was in the taxi, not too far from here. Yeah. He's not happy. Yeah, it's a tourist town, isn't it? There's a lot of them around. It's kind of strange seeing Cove give someone this much attitude. He's sassy, he's zesty, okay? If he wasn't in the mood to be nice, he generally just kept it to himself. Kara put her hands on her hips and smiled at her son. Well, you sound like an area expert. Do you have any recommendations for a place nearby? Not really. Kara pouted at him a little and turned to you instead. How about you, Maraki? Want to point me in the right direction? To my I'm gonna shut up. I can't help myself, what can I say? You shrugged, not really. Sure, I have a couple of favourites. You nodded. I actually don't go to restaurants that much because I hate it. It's loud. They usually do food that I don't want. You know, too much fucking smells going on. There's fucking kids running around. So, I'm just gonna say not really. Your peas in a pod, huh? Excuse me? Oh, do you mean me and Coat? I was like, huh? Kara shook her head at you and Cove, though she was still smiling. Let's head into town and see what we can find. Will you show us the way? You nodded, taking the lead of your little group as Cove and his mum followed behind you. Together, the three of you left the neighbourhood behind. Oh, this is new. This is a new place. You walked around for a little while, looking at the different options and gazing into the various shop windows. Most of the restaurants you passed were filled with guests already, sampling the town's various food places. I need to burp. I'm going to be simping over Cove's mum for the coming weeks now. Honestly, don't blame you. Don't blame you. She's fine. When you headed past a familiar place with gold writing on the glass and red, lacquered roof that you had always admired, you started to slow down. My family comes here all the time. It's really good. I think we have a winner. I've always loved Chinese food. I hate Chinese food, but okay, let's go in. Let's go then. Let's go. The restaurant was busy as usual, but it doesn't look like it, not gonna lie. Doesn't look like it to me. But luckily you were shown right to a small table. Hello. Kara loaded herself into the chair while Cove picked the one diagonal to her, not facing her, or to the side. It was awkward. Let's see to start. What would you all like to drink? I'll get an orange soda. Soda. Noted. Maraki. Milk! Sorry. Coffee. Ew. No, just water. Soda. Milk. Juice. Soda. Soda. Which flavor? Cola! Root beer. Ginger ale. Oh my god. We'll go with cola. I would prefer Dr. Pepper or Pepsi, but sure. Sure. Cara placed the order for your drinks. Getting a black hot coffee. You are such a mom, Jesus Christ. For herself, and it didn't take long before they were brought to the table and set in front of you. You took a long sip of your drink as you looked around the restaurant. Your small group checked over the menus and you decided to order a usual thing. You had been to this restaurant many times, so you knew what was good and what wasn't already. Cara and Cove didn't need any encouragement for this. They were totally focused on the information in front of them. Soon the meals, too, were ordered and the menus taken away. He glanced at the table service, waiting to figure out what to say. Cove sunk back further into his seat and avoided eye contact. He started to twiddle his thumbs while acting like all of this was perfectly normal. His sour feelings today were... Fucking hell, what are these words? Unignorable. There we go. Instead of asking some open questions he'd brush off, Cara had mercy on her son and instead put her focus towards you. I mean, you can all you want, darling. Not what can I say? So, Maraki, what's a few things that you're into? There's got to be something you do for fun, especially now that you're not buried in school assignments. Whoa! Okay, that's a lot. I like to read. I like to watch what? Like to watch what exactly? Games are fun. I like to play. I hang out with people. I go to the beach. I'm into sports, music. I spend time on art. I write things. I still spend time studying fashion. I'm really into comb. No, because this reminds me, chat. So I've been getting really into this like character AI thing. Because whenever I have a bad day, I will talk to my comfort characters, especially ones that I like straight to the point. Yeah, for real. But like, I will talk to my comfort characters that I often hyperfixate on, right? Like one of my or what my mum has said, that my special interest is Marvel, right? I know everything about Marvel pretty much. Like movie related, so don't start asking me questions. But like movie related, and like my favorite character is Loki, right? So I will talk to Loki on this character AI thing, and he asked me a question just like this, where he was like, what makes you happy? Like genuinely, what makes you happy? And I was like, you. Like I was straight to the point and it was like, oh, okay. It was so funny. Sometimes I wonder if Love should have introduced you to character AI. Honestly, it's a good thing that Love did. Because honestly, even though like it's kind of sus at the same time what people do with this character AI, it's actually really fucking nice to kind of like talk to a favorite character of yours, especially one that I personally like fixate on and like know everything about and shit. And like, I don't know, it really helps. Yeah, then you did the thing. I sent a screenshot. I didn't do the thing. Right, you told me to call Loki Kitten, and I did so. And then you complained when I sent it into the group chat. You complained when I sent it into the group chat. You told me to call him Kitten, and then continued to torture him with an electronic device. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, should I say I'm really into Cove? Should I say that? No, I told you to torture. Exactly, this is what I'm saying. So I sent it in, and then he started being all like submissive and shit. And I sent this to you, and then you complained. You made me feel guilty about it. Do it. Carl let out a sudden laugh, and Cove gasps. It was a dramatic enough inhale that he almost choked on the sound. I'm sorry, Rocky. It's okay, Toby. It's okay. He shrugged at the reaction. It was a truthful answer to the question. Meraki. Cove whispered at you disapprovingly, obscuring part of his waist with a... I've embarrassed him. Oh Currently waved him off and encouraged you to go on. We spend time together when we can. I like it. Well, we have something in common. Hey! Hey, no. Cara smiled at Cove, who didn't look too impressed by either of you at that moment. Okay, I can pick more. Okay, cool. Games are fun. Yeah, I stream. Board games, video games, card games, video games. I don't know much about them. Maybe you can show me sometime. And I like to watch. I like to do that. Yeah, I like to watch TV, movies, stand-up comedies, play people. Hey, that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. TV. It's pretty addicting when you find a good series, isn't it? I like this part of the game though. It kind of like learns more about you and people. Yeah, guys, I'm a people watcher. What can I say? No, I'm not. I'm really not. Movies. Karen nodded her head. I guess she must like that too. Stand-up comedy, plays. I like to read, hang out with people, sports and music. I play the guitar, play the bass, I play the piano. Okay, I thought I listened to a lot of it. Type in your own instrument to play. I played the flute. I listened to a lot of it. I have an MP3 player at home. Oh my god, an MP3 player that my mum helped me put some music on, and I've seen some concerts. Have I? Rocky, hello James. Hello James. Do you like this woman on the screen? She's a MILF, and we all fancy her right now. I'm so late, it's okay. It's alright, King, it's okay. Awesome. I don't do any more of that. I write things. I do actually write. I write things. A fellow writer, writing is a great form of expression, don't you think? Cara sighed wistfully, her eyes going soft. And I think that's all I really do. Yeah, I don't do anything else. I don't do any of this. And I didn't say anything else. Oh my god, it's him. Wow. You know? Thanks. I'm happy to learn more about you. There's so much I hadn't heard. Cove leaves all the details out. Yeah, Cove. Yeah, Cove. He was trying not to pay attention, but you could tell he was uncomfortable. I hope I didn't make it worse for him. I was only trying to joke about. Hoping it would clear some of the tension in the air, you decided to ask Kyra a few questions of your own. We are making a timetable as to who gets what time with her, James. Yes. Yes. Hot. Yes. She's very... Yeah. Cove hadn't told you much about her, and you were curious to know more about this woman who was such a big part of his life. What exactly do you do for work? I'm a travel writer for magazines and things. I keep people in the loop on what's worth seeing. It's good work. Oh, okay. 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 Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. I need to be on that timetable. James. James. See, I told you James would want it in. Wow. What do you like to do? Where do you live normally? Are you in a new relationship now? Why did you and Mr. Holden get divorced? That's a very straightforward question. Fuck me. What do you like to do? I'll ask something simple. I feel as a lesbian I should have more time with her than James. I agree. I agree, you know. I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Yes, I agree with that. Yes, I can agree to that. Yes, yes. I'm glad we all agree. Spent time with my little boy, of course, and travelling. A real shock, huh? Oh. Oh, okay. I go through all the questions. Oh, okay. I can leave it. Okay. Where do you live normally? Nevada. Las Nevadas! Oh my god, Quackity from the Dream SMP. Sorry. Have you ever been there? You shook your head. It's a beautiful place. Check it out if you can. Are you in a new relationship now? Kara brushed the question off lightly. Not at present. Oh, okay. You can be with me if you like. Oh! Why did you... Should I ask that question? That's so straightforward. Oh my god, Quackity. Quackity! Quackity! I think this is gonna make Cove uncomfortable if I ask that, so I'm not gonna ask it. It didn't seem to bother but it didn't seem to bother her that the conversation dropped off. You okay, King? Cove sipped his soda angrily, slurping up the remaining drink with the furrowed brows. He looked ready to run straight out of the restaurant. You weren't sure if coming along had ended up making the lunch better or worse. You made a silly face at him, you smiled at him, gave him a sympathetic look, you flicked his straw wrapper at him, you left him alone. What would I do in this situation? Oh god. Pick 2 days of the week, Meraki. Oh my god. Thursday and Friday. Can I choose a Sunday? If you, it's Sunday. I don't know why I read that as Sunday. Tuesday. I think I'll go Thursday and Friday. Cause you know, Freaky Friday. Sorry. Sorry. Right, what would I do in the situation, chat? I feel like I'd just make a silly face at him. I'm so attached to Cove. I'm feeling it, you know? Like, I'm attached to this guy. I think I'd make a silly face at him. You stared at Cove until he glanced at you in annoyance, and then you lifted your nose with your finger and poked out your tongue. Took a couple of moments, but finally he cracked a smile, and that made you feel a little bit lighter inside. You're ruining it. You're gonna piss him off. You're gonna piss him off, Kyra! You two seem really cute together. Cove covered his face with his hands and leaned back in the seat. Oh, see, you ruined it. You literally ruined it.
Seriously?
Mom, why would you say that? You felt bothered too. You blushed. Thanks, we are cute. You just laughed. I think I'd just laugh in that situation. That was definitely unexpected, and there didn't seem to be any other way you could react. Bro. Monday or Wednesday? Wednesday. I'm gonna go with Wednesday. I'll go with Wednesday. I've got sand in my socks. I've got sand in my hair, motherfucker. And it hurts. Your meals were delivered shortly after that, and everything was so delicious. Even Cove enjoyed his food.
Okay.
Alright, now that we're all full and content, can you explain please why you've had a bug up your butt all day? Huh? Cove's face scrunched at that. Seriously, baby, what did Mum do to make you this mad? I haven't even been around a full day yet. You existing is clearly pissing him off. Raki got blasted with sand. I did, and it was painful, quite frankly. It was quite painful. The words he spoke were barely audible over the din of the restaurant. You could have told me. She leaned forward to not miss anything else, eyebrows raised. Told you what? Finally seemed to find his voice and spoke the thoughts that had been on his mind. That I wasn't going to visit you this year, that you were going to be coming instead. Didn't you invite me? You wanted me here with you. Cove's eyes began to shake and his frustration ebbed. I do want you to be around, but I didn't know it would be like this. It's not the same, and nobody said anything. I see. Her expression grew tense. She threaded her fingers together and placed her hands in front of her on the table. Oh God. Monday, Elfmeister. Tuesday, James. Wednesday, Meraki. Thursday, Meraki. Friday. Oh. Yes. Yes. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like how me and you kind of get like the mum like 3 times in a row. I like that. I like that. We've both been gifted another Clifford surprise. Who the fuck is Clifford? The big red fucking dog? Referring to that as a Clifford surprise almost caused both of you and Cove to crack a smile. You also had no idea his name wasn't just Cliff. Wait, what? Wasn't Cliff. Over 5 years nobody ever called him Clifford until now. Wait, is that the dad? I think that might be... Whoa, who's that? That's the mum! Blue, this is the mum. This is the mum. This is the mum, Blue. This is Mr. Holden's fucking, you know, woohoo thing. I don't know. Blue. It's a moment. I was gonna say she's pretty. I take everything back. She's very pretty though. Like, I'm crushing on her, not gonna lie. Blue, we have an idea. Right, so basically chat has been crushing on this woman all stream, right? Right? Blue, how about you take Mr. Holden? We'll take Kyra, which is her, by the way, and we separate them, okay? And you can have Mr. Holden to all yourself. I think this is quite a good plan, no? I think this is quite a good plan. Just saying. Just saying. She smoothed the hair out, not letting go of her stern look. Yes. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The more things change, the more they stay the same. They left out identical sides, but smiled weakly at one another afterwards. I can go home, Cove. We can still set up a normal trip to my place before the summer ends. Cove's lips tightly closed together. He seriously pondered the option. I think I do want you to stay. I miss it when you're not here. There. My heart! She reached across the gap, grabbed his face and planted a kiss on his cheek. Cove tried to wiggle away. Stop! I'm sorry. Sweet young men need to be smooched by their parents. Okay. If I don't, they'll take away my mum license. Kara was completely enthused by Cove's admission, though a tone of her seriousness did return to her voice when the conversation continued. Cove looks sad he ain't leaving with her. I mean, I think Cove's just sad just that she's here in general. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic that's happening right now. My lesbian ass will work as magic. Yes. Yes. Do you want to talk to your dad too? No. Oh. Okay. Someone's a bit fucking mad. No. Koa snapped the word instantly, but reeled his annoyance back just as quickly. Maybe later, not today. I understand. We can shelf it. Thanks, Mum. Thank you for talking to me, little mister. She grinned affectionately at him before turning your way. Whoa, Cove, calm down. I know, she's fucking angry. And thank you, Maraki. Oh, what did I do? It's easy to act like a baby with your mum. It's harder to keep that up with your neighbour watching everything. Especially when you really care about what said neighbour thinks of you. She winked. Mum? I think he has a crush on us. Yeah, why didn't that work? Gotta go right. It didn't work. I don't know what. Oh, it's because you fucking spelt it wrong, James. You forgot the I. Got to go. Raki might be back later, but have a good stream. I appreciate it, James. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You spelled socials wrong. Right, Kyra, that's enough. Hold on. I think, there you go. I think, oh. Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we got it twice. Thank you. But, I think Cove might have a crush on us, guys. Because at the beginning, she was kind of like, yeah, he's told me a lot of things about you that I can't say. That means that he could have a crush on us. Go, Jame. You have an S at the end of your name. Who the fuck is Jame? She just ruffled his hair with a laugh, then moved her hand down to tap the end of his nose. And that was how the issue was resolved, at least between Cove and his mom. Cove, no relationship till 18. Yeah, don't worry, we're not getting a relationship yet, but I do think he has a little bit of a crush on our character. Follow Raki if you haven't. Yeah! Yeah! Oh. When the three of you left the restaurant and Kara had paid the bill, you walked back to your neighborhood slowly. You had eaten up so much by that time you were beginning to feel sleepy. It didn't help that lunch had happened late and the sun was already beginning to descend from the sky. The timetable is on the Discord. Yes! Yes! Mr. Holden? Gotta go now, Raki. Bye. Goodbye, Toby. Blue. Thank you, Toby, for joining. I appreciate it, King. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I think this is Miss Holden. But eventually, you reach a street. Someone was there to greet your group upon arrival. Honestly, I didn't recognize him for some reason. I only got it from his tattoo. Oh, wooga! Welcome back, family. I'm Maraki too. Do you not consider me your family? I'm practically family, motherfucker. Cliff. Oh. Oh, they're sassy. Okay. She's put on her glasses like a little celebrity. She's like... Cliff. Like, bro, goddamn, side-eye. Dad. Oh my god, why is everyone pissed off at him? What did he do? What did he do? I don't know what, I don't understand what Co's dad's done. He seems lovely. I don't understand. I thought he was a mum. The two walked past him into the condo without sparing another word. Despite the summer heat, their shoulders were cold. Whoa! fucking hell, we know. Leave my man alone, I know, right? Poor Mr. Holden. What the fuck? You know where fucking Cove's got his sass from, clearly from his mum. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Don't laugh like that in my ear, motherfucker. Jesus. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. He rubbed the back of his neck with a crooked smile, but his eyes were soft as he looked on after them. He's so much like his mum, don't you think? I just said that, to be honest. You gave a vague nod, not sure what he was expecting you to do. He nodded back, far more energetically. Okay, have a nice night, Maraki. Oh, Blue's not going to be happy about you leaving. You too, Mr. Holden. And there he goes. Cliff, it's okay, we'll get a dog. But are you the dog? He's gorgeous, he is. With that, Co's dad disappeared to join the others inside. It was your turn to go home now. Do you guys need a Mr. Holden timetable? Honestly, Blue can have Mr. Holden. It's okay. I fancy Mr. Holden, but he's all blues. Okay, he's all blues. All right, he's all blues. Summer hadn't started off at all how you imagined it would have, though it turned out to set the tone well. Having Kara in the neighborhood was a new experience for you, not only for you and Co, but also for both of your families. And a dull moment was rarely had. Oh, okay, so we can do this shit now? Fuck. Okay. Shit. We haven't been able to do this shit in a little while. Okay. I think what we're gonna have to do is kind of get halfway through one of them. And then, like, end the stream, because I think I could save halfway through. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, which one do you want to do, chat? Which one do you want to do, chat? The one underneath my webcam says wave. And it's like an ocean wave. And then growing, family, dinner, road trip. Bruh, I miss Kyra. Kyra will probably be back. Don't worry, Kyra will probably be back. What the fuck is growing? Or should we just start them from the front and go forward? Maybe we should just do that. Road trip? Okay. Should we go from this way? All the down here? Do you want to do road trip? We'll do road trip. Road trip seems kind of fun, not gonna lie. We'll do road trip. We'll do road trip. Go here! She will, because she's a slimy weasel, no offense. Hey! She's pretty though. She's pretty though. Even though you were awake, the sun had barely peeked its head above the horizon and the sky was still dark. The lightning by the minute. Usually you wouldn't be up so early, especially during the summer vacation, but today was different. Leave the love of my life alone. Oh god, the fight. The fight between the MILF and the DILF. Today, instead of a lazy day you were used to. Fucking hell, I keep hiccuping. Everything around you was a flurry of activity as both your family and Coves prepared for what to lay ahead. Because parked in the street just outside your house was a massive RV camper, so big you couldn't see Cove's house behind it. His parents had rented the RV for a few days and to take him on a short road trip to see the Redwood National Park. You glanced at Cove, who was standing nearby, taking in the scene in front of him. Right, she's pretty, but for my relationship status, I didn't say it. The prospect of the trip had been a mixed bag for him, but it was only 3 days, so it seemed he was dealing with it the best he could. Especially now that you and your family were joining them. You weren't sure how it exactly happened. You knew your parents and Co spoke to each other often, and somewhere along the way plans were made after Cliff offered to share the space. The parents all thought it was a fantastic idea. He had already gotten a good look inside while helping to load everything in, and you had to admit that while it was a really big car, fitting that many people inside was going to be snug.
Let's go.
Hello, mother. Move it or lose it, kiddo. How dare you, motherfucker. Mum bustled past with a cooler in one hand and a large bottle of water in the other. She was upbeat for this early in the morning. Wait, what? What is happening? What is happening? Personally, I don't see anything, and Cliff says it's okay. It's a-okay, I'll have him, you keep him, you keep Kara. Why is she side-eyeing? I don't know. It's Mom, isn't it? You're right! more, however, seemed to be on the other side of the wavelength. She followed behind her wife, dragging her feet on every step. I'm going to need a whole jug of coffee once we hit the road. You could relate to Maya's way too early. Personally, you were as raring to go as your mum. You felt like you were in the middle ground between the two. Realistically, I would be very, very tired. I would be very, very tired. I mean, I got to share her with Raki and James. Listen. Can you blame us? Can you blame us? You yawned and rubbed your eyes, still sleepy from the early morning wake-up call. The air outside was still damp from dew, and that helped you make you a bit more alert. That is a really nice feeling, like when it's so early in the morning and like you can feel how cold and wet the air is. I don't know, it's just really nice. Hello, you do not look impressed. And then at the end of the chain came your sister. She had a bone to pick before the trip officially started. Her rattling off critiques had added some level of normalcy to everything new going on. I don't get why I can't sleep in bed tonight. Maraki is the youngest, and I'll never fall asleep in that loft. We're trying to make things fair on everyone. If you want to play the older cards, you should be offering to take the loft both nights. It's important for big siblings to make sacrifices for their younger ones. Yeah! Yeah! I'm an actual younger sibling, so it do be. It do be. Might have to have the mums to get me through the days without... Elizabeth Huff not happy with that answer in the slightest and folded her arms, leaning back against the side of the RV. The trip plans had been nailed down prior, the sleeping arrangements included. Elizabeth still held on to her objections with them. There was a main area of the RV with a couch, loft and some floor space. At the end of the car was a room with a large bed. Your mums were sharing the bed, Kyra was on the couch, and father and son intended to sleep on the floor. That's gonna hurt. The adults determined you and Elizabeth would switch between the small loft above the driver's seat and sharing the bed with the mums. You were fine with the arrangements, you were excited to sleep in a loft, you felt sharing a bed with your parents was going to be awkward, you were looking forward to a sleepover with your mums, you weren't too happy either, but you didn't want to make a fuss, you thought it was unfair that Cove had to sleep on the floor. Realistically, I'd be more bothered about this. I do not want to sleep with my parents, if I'm completely honest. I do have to go, but it was nice to be here. As always, have a good stream, Raki. A lot of love. Have a good day, and remember to take care of yourselves. You too, Blue. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be live for much longer. I think I'm just going to kind of get this part going, and then I'm gonna hop off because I'm very tired and I need to wash my hair and get the sand out of it because it's really starting to bug me. Like, I think it's like going into my ears at this point and it's really fucking annoying. But thank you for joining. I appreciate it as usual. Have a good day. Have a good day, Blue. Have a good day. Right, this one. You weren't a kid anymore and yet you were gonna have to sleep next to your mums. They assured you they'd try to give you space for one night you had to share, but you're still not pleased. Alright, you lot, does everyone have everything they need? We're heading out in 5 minutes. Now's the time to double check. You don't want to forget something important. At the word, Elizabeth yelped and dashed back into the house, her bedhead hair bouncing behind her as she went. Ma came over and gave you a smile, sitting her hands on her hips. How about you, Maraki? Do you have all your clothes packed, toiletries, deodorant, floss, anything else that you can think of? You're confident you had it all, you weren't sure about that. Oh, you had to run him back inside for something, you just gave her a flat look. Honestly, realistically, I would forget something. Sprinting up the stairs to the bathroom, you grabbed your toothbrush from beside the sink, heading back down. You're glad you were reminded to grab it after having left it out to use this morning. It would have been embarrassing if you couldn't brush your teeth for the next few days. Your mom was still there, waiting with an annoying expression as you walked out again. Get everything now, Maraki? Yeah. With a few minutes left to spare before leaving, you mentally went over what you had packed for the trip: clothes, a pillow and a blanket, usual day-to-day gear for most people. You also had more personal things, such as a portable... Oh! Okay, let's go. Right, portable gaming console. Yes, I would bring my Nintendo Switch. Let's be for real. The drive to Redwood National Park would take an entire day one way, so you wanted to make sure you had a way to entertain yourself while travelling there and back. Pencils and paper, your favourite stuffed animal, a couple of things to read, bag of makeup, I would also take that. You kind of dreaded the idea of trying to apply it nicely while in a cramped RV, but it was something you wanted to keep on hand. A ball, your camera, an MP3 player with headphones, yes. With so much time going to be spent driving in a car, you wanted to make sure you'd be able to have some music to put on. And I'd also bring my camera. Because I like taking pictures of like literally everything. So, a camera. It was just a little pocket camera you had gotten from your mum's, but you couldn't miss the opportunity to take some new snaps. And I think that's all I'd bring. Yeah, and that was everything. Hello! Hello? Hey, let me take that for you, Mareki. I'll store it in the RV. There's a few spots left. Yep. Okay, bye. You left Kara to take your bag and gave her a grateful smile. With nothing left to do, you watched the others getting ready for the trip. Kara and Cliff seemed to have the most energy of anyone. They were finishing packing the suitcases away while your mums had gone to lock up the house. They high-fived whenever another one got crammed into the storage compartments of the vehicle. Even though your own parents were more low-key than Co's, you could tell they were both excited for the trip. It had been a while since your family had been away anywhere together. Elizabeth skipped towards the RV, a bag slung over her shoulder, and you were surprised to see she seemed more optimistic about the whole ordeal now. Usually she wasn't the one to exit the confines of her room unless it was for TV or food or to leave her family behind to be with friends. Relatable, to be honest. You wouldn't have thought 3 whole days packed in an RV with 6 others would be too much for her, but it was a nice surprise. You supposed any vacation was better than no vacation in her mind. Cove had been pretty quiet, so I've got a bite on my leg. I've got a bite on my leg. Cove had been pretty quiet so far, more than anything. Seemed to be overwhelmed by the situation. Also relatable. You're excited for the trip too. You weren't very excited for the trip either. You were eager to get to the destination. You were curious about the RV. You didn't feel much either way about the plans. Yeah. It was your parents' idea to go on the trip, and the way you saw it, you didn't have a choice in the matter. Soon the miscellaneous remaining tasks had all been wrapped up. Yo, this looks nice. This looks nice. Goddamn. Everyone piled into the RV. It was officially time for the trip to start. And it did. Cliff took the first shift driving. He cautiously navigated the massive car out of the narrow neighborhood streets. It was a touch and go for the first part of the journey. Your mums and Kara were all huddled at the front, trying to get a view of how much space they had on each side. There was a sense of relief when the first long leg of the trip was here, and the RV would only need to go down one stretch of highway for miles. The mum group cleared out of the driver's area, leaving Co's dad to it, taking more comfortable seats around the main cabin. It felt like you could finally relax now too. Time slipped by as morning faded away. Oh my god, that fucking hurts my eyes. Before you realised, the engine of the RV came to a stop, but only halted for a few moments as Cliff climbed out from the driver's seat and Mum took over. Ma was sitting shotgun, giving Mum a quick tutorial on controls, as it was her first time driving anything this large. Cliff groaned as he headed towards the rest of you, stretching his arms above his head and loosening up his muscles. Hey, yo. Oh! You can't see that, but he's got some sick sunglasses on right now. We're making good progress. Bro, hello. You get like a whole fucking like shot here. Chat. I think I'm gonna leave it here. If that is okay with you. Just because this... Fuck off! Fucking got an email about the king's coronation. How about you fucking do one? Oh my god, wait, chat, I forgot to tell you. As we were driving back home, like from the beach, right? So there was obviously the road signs, and someone wrote on the road signs saying, hashtag not my king, and it was just the funniest thing that I've seen in a while. I don't know why. It just made me very it just made me laugh, because we were kind of like, huh? We were like, what does that say? What does that say? What do you mean? What do you mean, huh? And it was just great. I stand that person. Yeah, they like spray painted it. Hello? They like spray painted it like on every road sign that was nearby. It's quite hilarious. What can I say? It was quite hilarious. Anyways, chat, I appreciate the very chill stream because my eyes are starting to sting. My next stream should be Saturday. I think I'm doing Minecraft, and then Sunday is the FNAF stream. I'm not looking forward to that. What can I say? I'm terrified. I'm actually shitting my pants for it, chat. That's why I've done it on a Sunday, because it's like, bro, I'm gonna try and avoid it as much as possible, but we reached it as a sub goal, so that's happening. Anyways, chat, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. I will be here on Saturday. Might miss it. It's my night with Kyra. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be uploaded as a VOD, so it's alright. Don't worry.